Greetings everyone, Scorosaurus here. I'm here to take a look at the River 2, one of my favorite purchases of the past year. The River series is an excellent portable generator. They call these solar generators because, of course, they can capture the energy of the sun and release that as a handy dandy, really good battery for people that don't know much about electricity, don't want to hassle, don't want to worry about power conversion rates or anything like that. This does most of the thinking for you, and that's what I love about it. So let's take a look here. We've got a 250 watt hour battery in the River 2, and it's got a number of ports here. We've got 12 volt DC. We've got USB, USB, and USB-C. That's used to both charge and refill this battery, which is what I use it for. And then, of course, the ever important AC. Now, if we were to turn that on, whoops, I clicked it twice. If we were to turn that on, we're going to see that that is charging my Hey Bike electric bike. Now, this has a 750 watt hour battery, so if I was to actually run this dry, this would not be able to keep up. But for daily rides where I'm going to use about 10% of the battery or so, I use this exclusively to refill it. So with a little bit of solar, that means that this bike and this system is completely off-grid, and it is completely, well, free to recharge, and I love that. I'm going to show you real quick how I get this recharged. So in the back, it's got a solar recharging cable, and that goes all the way up. I know that looks like a mess. There's a reason for that. There's a reason. It's my solar panels on the top. Now those are 6 different 15 watt Harbor Freight solar panels. Those are just some leftovers from, let's say 10, 15 years ago. And I just thought I'd repurpose those. And they're working great here. But the fact that it's 6 different ones is why there's so many cords. I then got a connector that pulls those in parallel and goes right into here. So essentially, that 90 watts of solar does recharge this daily without any sort of problems. Now, if it's a cloudy day, or if just for some reason, let's say, hey, I used the whole battery on the bike and I want to recharge this still from this particular battery, I have the USB-C right here. That's able to pull 100 watts theoretically. The actual number is going to be about, I've seen it get to 58 or so on here. I have that leading to my Delta 2. We're going to talk about that soon as well. So at night, I can actually use the Delta 2 to recharge this if I happen to know that either I've run it dead or it's going to be particularly cloudy the next day or something like that. We can see right now that the solar panels are pulling in about 56 watts at any given time, and it's sending out 117 to the bike. So it's doing the math right now, letting me know that at this current rate, it's going to keep on powering things for about 2 hours. Now, if I was to turn off the AC, it's then going to tell me how long it would take to recharge this. Actually, it would if I had drawn it down a little bit more. Because it's so high, it's letting me know how long it can just stay on. And what it's telling me is basically that this unit itself, just showing the screen and being connected to Wi-Fi, does use battery. So it's one of those things that we've got to be aware of. If you really want this for emergencies, you've got to put it into basically stasis. Turn it off completely. I never do that because I do recharge it daily using solar. So I have it always connected to the app. I wanted to show you this app too because I think it's really cool. So again, this is the River 2. This is a solar generator. I have it working with solar right now. It has a fantastic app. So there we can see the 2 different generators that I have. And here's the River 2 right now. And using this app, I can actually control at any given time if I want to turn on or off the AC. I can see just how much is being pulled in or drawn out. I can turn it, I can turn the different functions off. And I use this basically when I'm in the shower or something like that, just to peek at these different units and, if necessary, equalize them so that I have more energy in the battery that I'm using that particular day to do whatever tasks it is I'm aiming to do. So the River 2, absolutely a fantastic unit. It's about 7 pounds, so completely light. I put this in the car and I use it to charge all the fun toys that I have, you know, floats and things like that. So definitely recommended. 5 out of 5.
What's up, everyone? I have a little mini motorcycle from Walmart. It's like a little kid's one. I'm using the small EcoFlow to currently charge it. The green light is on. And if you look, it's barely pulling anything. So this should be charged up in no time.
There is some electrical noise. I don't know if that's normal, but overall it's good.
Hi guys, this is my awesome new EcoFlow sidekick generator. I got it from Amazon. I got a great price on it. And it's so easy to use. I'm not real techie and it's just super easy. I was a little worried about that, but it's also easy to charge. You can use a solar panel. So if the power's out and you need to recharge it, you can buy a solar panel from EcoFlow or Amazon and put it out in the sun and just plug it into the solar panel. You can also use this before you know you're getting a storm, or you know you're going to need it to go out and play music in the backyard or go camping or whatever you're going to do. So you can use that. Say you are in the car and you need to charge this because you are out camping or hiking or something and you want to take this along, there's a 9V outlet you can plug it into your cigarette lighter. So those are your options. Easy to use. You push the button, on it will come, and you'll see that it's at 100%. So I'm going to do an experiment today to see how long it's going to stay on, because I live up in the Northeast and I thought, wow, I'm going to freeze if the power goes out, and it does go out up here sometimes for a few days. So I'm going to push this little button here, and so it has like plugs for, you can plug in your cell phone, you can plug in small appliances. I think this has about a 500 wattage minimum. You can get a bigger one if you have, you know, bigger appliances you need to plug in, but I'm starting with this size to see how I like it. I'm going to plug it in, and this is my electric blanket. I would use it in a power outage, so I'm going to turn on my blanket. I am going to set my blanket for 5 hours, and then I am going to put it at the comfort that I like, which is 3. It goes up to 5, so this is midway. So we're at 100%. I'm gonna come back in 5 hours, see how much power we used, and make the follow-up video. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit.
I like this because it's LifePoke 4, so here it is in my set at night in freezing temperatures, still going strong, still working great, even despite the cold.